I, for one, have been very happy about the news of PlayStation games going to Xbox, of Xbox games going to PlayStation. I'm just someone who thinks console exclusivity is such an outdated and anti-consumer practice that I am very happy to see it go away. And frankly, it's about time Sony followed suit. I really do think Helldivers is just the beginning, and with Helldivers' Xbox release just a week away, I think. Honestly, I forget. I'm not on Xbox anymore, so I'm not really tracking that stuff very closely. The only games I really care about in the pipeline right now are Ninja Gaiden 4 and the re-release of Gears of War. That will be fun. And the eventual re-release of Backyard Baseball 2003. Please stop teasing me. I just want to run laps with Tiny Ichiro. You re-released the other ones. Please, I'm begging you, just re-release 2003 already. But just this morning, I'm actually getting to the news while it's still hot for once. Who is that? Is that Joe from Seattle? My goodness, it can't be. He's actually timely for once. But this morning, the rumored Halo ODST crossover for Helldivers 2 was confirmed with a trailer, published in a few different places, but one of those places was the official PlayStation Twitter, which seemingly confirms that the Halo crossover will not just be on the Xbox version of the game like some people were saying it might be. It's going to be on all versions of the game. There will be Halo content on the PlayStation, and I think that's rad. ODST is a perfect fit for a Helldivers crossover, and the armor looks amazing. And I think this is just a sign of the console war finally ending. Console exclusivity is an outdated practice, and it's finally going away, slowly but surely. But you know who's probably not super happy about the console war going away? Well, obviously the people who care way too much about the console war, which is, generally speaking, just the people on the PlayStation side of the fence at this point. But in this video, I just want to do a little look through the responses to this post from the PlayStation Twitter, because my god, well, like the majority of the people in the responses are excited. I will give them that, and they should be excited. This is awesome. More games and more content for more people, regardless of platform, that is always a good thing. Platforms should be competing with one another based on how they are as platforms and what they offer the consumer as platforms. There shouldn't be this weird trend of holding games hostage so your platform doesn't actually have to improve, that you have to give hundreds of dollars to a corporation just to play a piece of software that doesn't have any technical reason to not exist on other pieces of hardware. I am glad that trend is going away. But there are some bizarre mental hoops that people are jumping through to make this, an objectively cool thing, into something horrible, and Sony committing some like horribly grave sin by having a Halo crossover. Let's read through some of these. Doug Fahrenheit says, "Go fuck yourselves. What garbage is this? This isn't PlayStation anymore. It's absolute garbage. It's ruining the brand by putting in characters from other brands that are even more garbage. Keep doing this and people will abandon." I like that wording. That's fun. You're putting in characters from other brands that are even more garbage because according to you, PlayStation is also garbage. But if PlayStation is garbage, why are you there? Do you hear that lawnmower? My god, do I hear that lawnmower. But I feel like I say this all the time. If you're on a platform where you support a company and then they make one decision, they do one thing that doesn't even affect you, all it does is give you more content and make games more accessible. But if that decision is enough to make you completely disown the entire brand, the entire ecosystem, the entire product that you were supporting, I have to question why you were supporting that brand in the first place. Because PlayStation is now absolute garbage, according to you, because they put a Halo skin in the Helldivers game. That's all it took for you to see PlayStation as garbage, and you don't see yourself as the comedy here? Forbidden Herb says, "You don't deserve to show this game off. I'm still dropping PlayStation for when next new gen arrives for all the dog shit you made the PlayStation 5 into. Xbox kept something original. I wish I never touched a PS5. They have another one. "You all think console wars is over. Lamau, the PS5 has turned into a pile of dog shit compared to Xbox, and I'm turning to Xbox next new gen console. PlayStation shat all over my experience, but none of you can fucking admit if you all think it's great console lying to yourselves."
Hey, listen, before we get into that, could you help us pop a quick intervention on Charlie for his illiteracy?
The kid can't read or
Not
write.
a bit. It's no joke. It's no joke.
Come on, they've been riding me all day. I can read and write. I just don't like to read and write.
This is what I'm talking about. What did PlayStation do to your experience? You say here that PlayStation, quote, shat all over my experience. What did they do exactly They are porting Helldivers to Xbox. They are putting more content in the PlayStation version of Helldivers. They have been putting games on PC. What did they do to your experience exactly? This is what makes me laugh, and this is why I push you people. Because from my perspective, PlayStation has been shitting on your experience, but not in the ways that you're mad at them for doing. PlayStation's been shitting on your experience by overpromising hardware, by overcharging for hardware, by overcharging for games, by not really putting out many great first-party games in the last, 5-ish years, by relying so heavily on remasters and remakes and live services that nobody asked for. No, it's fine. I wasn't recording anything. I didn't completely lose my train of thought. It's fine. Ride your lawnmower, Jerry. Ride it all the way to the shop, and then get it fixed, because I put a banana inside of it, and one day it's going to explode. Jerry. Fucking lawn mowing piece of shit. Sony's been overcharging, overpromising for so many years, and they've been getting so much worse year over year, and you guys were fine with it. But then they start ditching exclusives, kind of, and now it's a problem. Nothing they were doing before was a problem. Now it's a problem. That's hysterical to me. Like, you guys stuck with this company while they were charging you out the butthole for literally everything. You stuck with this company while they demanded that you pay to play your own games online, and then they continued to charge you more and more to play your own games online. You stuck with this company when they told you that in order to fund future first-party single-player games, you have to buy the remasters and remakes of the single-player games because they can't manage their own fucking budgets, and they expect you to foot the bill for that instead of them. All of this was totally a-okay. But then the characters and IP that they were holding hostage started showing up on other platforms, and now, all of a sudden, PlayStation is a problem. I just find that fascinating. Why are you even a gamer at this point? Like, truly, what do you care about? Because it's clearly not the actual things that matter. All you care about is that you have a list of things that other people can't have for arbitrary reasons. It's so obvious. And the more that exclusives go away, the more pro-consumer the industry becomes, and the angrier you get about it, the more obvious it is that you were never actually here for games. You were just here to be a corporate cheerleader. Stumblins responds and says, somehow PlayStation making a better ODST than Microsoft's own franchises. Well, I'm certainly glad the war is over, and now it's more of a team-up of sorts. Yeah, keep the Halo crossover coming. I'm sorry, you think, you think, oh my goodness. You think an ODST skin in Helldivers is better than actual ODST? Is that really where we're at right now? Is that really the point you're making?
Brett the lawyer, a denial correlation. What does that mean? Pretty good. That's close. It's Brett the Lauder, a dental corporation. The guy's a dentist. Huh, all right, let's check it out.
Crazy says downfall of Helldivers 2 begins here. Yes, more content and a really good fitting crossover. That's the beginning of the downfall for the game. The downfall begins when the game gets more content, and it's content that, like, basically everyone thought was a good idea. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Everyone open up a text with your mom and just text your mom okie dokie. Eric says, eat shit, traitors. Now everyone text your dad okie dokie. I'm gonna go through all of your phones and make sure you've texted okie dokie to both your mom and your dad. Not in a group chat, individually. Okie dokie to mom, okie dokie to dad. I just repaired somebody's relationship with their parents, I guarantee it. Julix says, what trash? You think this will be enough for the Corday drinking bums to buy the game? Not even like this will they buy it, lol. Aside from the fact that a lot of people are already pre-ordering this thing, there's also the simple fact that Sony wouldn't have ported the damn thing if they didn't think people were gonna buy it. I just love the thing that PlayStation fanboys do, where they're like Xbox fans, they're just desperate for good games and PlayStation's gonna be the one that gives them good games finally. But then also they're like Xbox gamers, well, they don't buy any games. No one buys any games on Xbox. If no one bought any games on Xbox, why would the games be going to Xbox? If it was a complete financial black hole with no return on investment, why would they be doing it? Kauka says yes, but it's an Xbox 360 game, not a PlayStation game. Thanks for that. Nobody would have noticed if you didn't point that out. One more. At Carries Torres says, by following Microsoft's lead, your console and games are already losing value. See, I don't get this. You're responding to an ad for more content in the PlayStation version of the game. How are they losing value? Also, I don't know if you noticed this, Microsoft's making absolute bank off games right now. Microsoft is doing absolutely fine. This idea that Microsoft has somehow lost money or is like not in a good financial position because they ditched exclusives, I don't know where you guys get that. They are crushing it with game sales because there is a lot of money to be made when you don't arbitrarily restrict what hardware your games can be sold on. I'm gonna lose my mind at this thing. I'm going to lose my mind at this thing. I keep losing my train of thought, and now I just open fucking YouTube and I see this thing. The Gamescom O&L 2025 official live stream. Why is Jeff Keighley there? Why is Jeff Keighley there? I didn't know Jeff Keighley was gonna be there. Why would I want Jeff Keighley there? Jeff Keighley is one of the biggest doofuses in all the land. Why would I want to look at him? Just give me the trailers. Just rapid fire the trailers at my face hole. I don't want to look at Jeff Keighley. Oy, okay. The crossover looks cool. The ODST crossover looks cool. I really don't know what you guys are so upset about this time. I really just don't get it. But if this is where we're starting, like if this is ground zero, if this is the starting point for PlayStation games going to other platforms, if this is the reaction starting point, my goodness, I am so excited for the rest of them. If you are subbed here, if you're subbed to this channel, we're going to be eating so many delicious foods together. Like if this is what we're getting in response to a fucking skin being added to the game. It's a fucking skin being added to the PlayStation game. A trailer for a skin provokes this response. If that's where we're starting, I am so excited for the rest of this. Who boy, who boy, who boy, who boy. Let's do a Doofus Club now. Freshly milked man nut in your butt, no motorcycle yet, but I just got my first car. Hey, congratulations, Devastator 2007, Christensen, Jake Spider Monkey 1994, Gara, Secret Horse Son. I still don't know what I missed with the Gara. I went on vacation, I come back, and a bunch of people in my Doofus Club, you're gonna see, they're making jokes about Gara and a horse. I don't know what I missed, and I'm too scared to ask. Colonel Doofus, F. Quapala, Showbiz, NCNA, Chris Void, Vast, Dennis, Joe found there is a second moat. Come join me. Hashtag BanJTechTV. Gaming with Dead People. Biscuit 1101, Vendetta, Autry, Max Killer, V2 Gaming, Stellar, Muskie, Kyle Ward 789, Big Fudge, Brick Hard Meat, Brandy Got Black by Tyrone, Big Ups, Liquid Richard Wings, Klepto Penguin, DeJojo 6, Mole Theme, The Beast, 7 Co, Really Zerd, Oracle, The Return of the King, Murders Upside Down, Pedro Pascal's Left Hand, Nate Blaster 14, Jamie Chops, I'm married to PC Gamer, apologize to your wife, Joe Master Killer, Firestorm 2056, Demetrius Papagiorno, Tom Snorlax, and The Last of Us is Mid, Unknown 1867-18, Kev Dog 1992, Gar's Long Lost Horse Son, there it is again, Official Dregs, Yo, Captain Jack, bring me back to the railroad track, Edbion 504, Grimsy Edge, Shadow Bear 1789, Kushka, Unicorn Rocco, Benefondu, Help, Step Joe, I'm stuck in the moat, Smiley Face, I just can't do this, I can't take this shit, no man wings, Teacher and Rising Earth, Sensenakage, Non Volar, I lied, I didn't forget a champion name, Partial Main 8, Volksauto, Codman 4372WX, Need Super Name for Joe to read out loud for everyone to see, Go Pyrock, All Arthur 1, Nigsy Smiles, Snake Eyes 227, I changed my name back to Gamer Word 72, MK2396E, Henthai, Machina Gamma, Elite, Fire Hazard 105, Ras the Wolf, OK Doodles, Tech Gaming, Jungle Zone, Slim Jim, Collective, Stick Up Bum, Joe, Trap Me in the Moat, Hashtag BanJTechTV, Gay Local Adult with Autism, Hashtag PC Gamer, Pop for the Rat King, Jessica Shepherd, Rikus Val, Ridiculous Abby, and we need a signed petition for a second mode. It needs company, Crew, the Steel Angel. My PFP has a Clippy in it, fuck Big Corpo in their slop, Sergeant Jason Bond, Baron Von Vaderham, Cyrus 6771, 2Dex940, I snuck onto your PC and pre-ordered BF6 on your PC with your money, Creed Warrior 23 Max Chat, Simply the Chat, Totally Insane, someone helped, someone got, Scroll got Gara pregnant. Again, why? What did I miss? What did I miss? Gara is pregnant and Gara has horses. I don't know what's happening. Night of Cypher, ML04. I own 6 copies of Click 2006 on Blu-ray, Wolf of Midnight, Stig Rider, Pig Venus, Steve Wynn Studios, Film Kraken, OM Gaming, Tariq Brown, Thordsgate, Magnex, Severin Evans, Mr. Spawning 03, it's Caroline Figure Max, Pow Pow, Donnie Weston, Nick Donegan, Jarsmex on Twitch, Come Hang All, Gob Godson, Rogue Winter 919, Bobby Hitter, Kenny Kitten Fanny, Hangman for Hire, Eleanor, Frost Crystal, Biogenesis, Ian in Action, Floppy Pinkers 97, Mega Keys, Scruffy Skull, Ghost Ho, Reese, Soggy, Vasco, Raptor Tim, Honest 94, Blue Hook, Film a Tips, Mr. Techno Squeak, oh no, it's only live service games, Smitty, Word, Jägerman, Jensen, McAdvertisement, Diego Garcia, JJ McBeans, I'm an idiot, Howard Smith of the Chin, oh no, it's Justin, Rand Wooey, Toonie Wayne, Extreme Wolf 7, Joey Scoops, Negative Creep, Joe Taku, Poop Peak, Bang Cat, Chicken Sucker, Mom, Banger 182, Wanna Be Hobo, Jidge, Weston Bill, 310 Shard, Rob, C, Veg, Groove, Nana, Kurt, Announce Back, Sal Hath, and Jet Ski, it's a Jote Ski. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna rush this thing out so I actually have news today. I'm actually gonna report on the news today. Okay, toodles.